Hey guys. See, is that Mirkwood? Molly? Hump Day? Mirkwood? It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. The middle of the week, it's a hump. So you're over the hump of the work week. It's the hump day. Over the hump. That's what it is. Yeah. Hi, Mids. Anybody coming in? Let me adjust so I don't have a glare. It's real sunny, real sunny out today. So I got to watch the glares. Look right here. Look right here. Where the sun's coming through every now and then, you'll see it get real sparkly right down there. See? Look, that's the sun coming through the window right there. I guess I can move the camera up just a little so that's not there. There we go. Let's see. Jennifer, Stephanie, Amaris, let's see, Jessica, Tina. Hi, Tina. How you doing? So, hi, Faithful Mass. Faithful Mass, I sent out the people, the two internationals. Since once we narrowed down who was international, we sent out your, what do you call it? Your sticker packs. I got them sent out. Good morning. Is it Mirkwood? I don't have your alphabet memorized, but I think it's Mirkwood. Let's see. Kelly S is in Australia, I think. Barb Chicken Pot Pie Society. Who else? Julie G. Yes, cat herding at its finest. Oh my goodness. And then I did finish up, I did varnish the collages, and I'm going to send these out. I wanted to show them before I mailed them out, but they're varnished. There are some wrinkles in it. I didn't take enough time to get the wrinkles out when I was doing them, but that's the breaks when you go live and try to hurry through a collage. But these are the two that I did. This one's for Devin Rex. This one's for Abigail. So those are going to go out probably tomorrow. So I got them all packaged up. I got their envelopes ready to stick them in. So yeah, on the ball today. Yes, Mirkwood. Yes. Let's see. Sheila Brown. Myra, you like the birds one, Faithful? Yeah, it just reminds me of the birds, Tippi Hedren, and I think that was who played in the birds. So yeah, so those will go out, and then I kind of started doing a little bit of alcohol marker on this abandoned grayscale. Started doing a little bit on that. But I think we're going to just play in the art journal today. Maybe just, make a couple pages or something in here. So probably do that today. Kind of a chill day, as we like to say. A chill day. Hi, Janet. How's it going? Let's see. Is that Diana? Jody Fee? Who else? I'm probably missing some people coming in. But thanks everybody for being here. Happy Wednesday, hump day. And I got homework for you guys for the weekend. Janet, do not feel, Janet, that you have to make another zine. Janet's been making a zine every time I give homework. Don't have to do that, Janet, every time. I know she knows she doesn't have to. Hi, Arlene. Good to see you. How you been? And for those that were asking about Tori, let's see if she's answered me back again. She did say she was out of the hospital and back home. And that's all I feel led to, allowed to give you unless she says otherwise. But I know a lot of people were worried about Tori. So, yeah, that's all she's trying to get some appointments, doctor appointments and stuff. So, but just so y'all know, she's still around because people have been asking about Tori. Let's see. Hi, Galora. CB, Nanette. So yeah, so I'll give y'all homework in a while, and I am going to do a giveaway. It will be later. It will be later. I'm not hurting cats anymore at the beginning of my show. But Faithful Mess sent us a bunch of these Big Book of Less. And so I'm going to be giving these away probably every week or every other week. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I usually give a book away the first Wednesday of every month. I've been giving them away, so it's not like this. This is not the first book of the month that we've given away, but so we will be giving this away later today. This will be for US only. If y'all remember, on Monday I gave away 2 of Faithful Mess's collage packs for the international. That was fun, wasn't it, guys? So this one will be for US only. So if you were here on Monday and you are international, then you are in the international drawing. Today is going to be a giveaway for the US only drawing. Let's see, who else am I here? Nancy, Riri, little sister Cheryl. Who else am I missing? Linda. Happy hump day to you too. So I think we're going to work in the little, just arch. I'll zoom in when we start working, but in the light went a little, there we go. So I did start coloring with alcohol markers in this grayscale color book that Donna Seabolt sent this. And so I've been, I went through it on Monday and I pulled this one out. I take these out because then I can put them in my 3-ring binder, color book binder. So I started that one. Let's see, Melinda. Hi, Pacola, our little snapdragon, waiting for floor tile cleaners. Okay. I just had my carpets cleaned last week. So, let's see. Miranda. I'm probably missing people. I'm trying to scroll and make sure I get everybody. Oh, okay. Yeah, there is. It's a good place. That's where we want to post, and I'm going to show what's posted there today. So, Society of Idea Collectors, all one word on Instagram. Let's see. I said hi to Arlene. Who else? I'm sure I'm missing people. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. Ashley, good morning. So, yeah, so we'll do some art journaling, talk some Society of Idea Collectors for the next week. I hope everybody's been making their list. I'm going to give y'all a new list and a new assignment for the over the weekend. And again, guys, you do not have to post your stuff on Instagram if you don't want to. It's just a place if you want to for everybody to see it. It is a place for you to post so that everybody can see it. So, yeah. And oh my gosh, Gary Shipman posted a whole bunch of quotes. Where's my phone? Gary Shipman. That was so funny. He stopped by. He stopped by last week. No, maybe it was Monday too. He stopped by, and I guess I don't know how he got them together. So hi, Maseki, Claire, Anne. But he he got a whole bunch of art with quotes together, and so funny. I'll show y'all a couple of them. Let's see here. Recent. Let's see. So he has the quotes, but there's he did a couple funny ones. Let's see. So here's one with the photograph. Papa said, if you're looking for the perfect man, go to the movies. He just posted random things. It was really funny. He has a whole bunch of them. And then here's one. I'm not sure what quote this one is, but I'm not sure what. But he hashtagged him to Society of Idea Collectors. Here, look at this one with the mouse. He drew a little mouse, and its track got snapped. That was I love that one. So anyway, yeah, there you Janet. Janet, look, Janet. So if y'all want to see a bunch of Gary stuff, go over there. And then let's see what else we got here. So Southern Crafty Lady, I can't y'all, I don't know everybody's name from here to there unless I've been around y'all a while. So I'm not sure who Southern Crafty Lady is, but she did The Earth Has Music for Those Who Listen. So here's hers right here. And she put the quote on some music paper. Gary is a hoot, Arlene. And then did this awesome mixed media piece. And it's really, you have to go look at them, guys. If you go look over on hashtag Society of Idea Collectors, you'll see them. And I think I had another one. Somebody emailed me one. Let me see. Let me go over here to my photos. I know, right? And again, guys, you don't have to post, but it's nice if you share with everybody that's, whoever, everybody else is doing their homework. Let's see. I thought I had one that I took a picture of, but I'm not seeing it right now. Okay, well, maybe that's it for. I can't wait to show y'all. I got a great new, I try to post something with art supplies while I show my weekly garden pictures. So we'll be going into week 8 on Sunday. So I try to post a Catterday on Saturday, my garden updates on Sunday, and I try to do something with art supplies. So if you look at my Instagram, and I do post a garden on Twitter too, but if you look at Instagram, my garden pictures, if you slide over to the last one, you'll see how an artist gardens. And I already have my picture posted. I already have my picture ready for the garden art supply on Sunday, and I already have my Catterday picked out too. So yeah, I'm ready to go for Saturday and Sunday. Let's see who else. Please. Oh, thank you, Tina. Thank you. So yeah. Did I say, Janet? Did I say good morning to you? I think I said good morning to you, Janet. If I didn't, good morning. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so I have Catterday, and I have my art garden photo. I haven't taken the picture, obviously. I don't take the picture of the weekly garden picture till either Saturday night or Sunday morning for the Sunday morning garden update. So we're going into week 8. I've got some tomatoes that are about this big now on a couple of the plants. So the tomatoes are starting to come out. No peppers or anything yet. Everything takes a couple months. Let's see. Catterday. Well, it's not really my idea. It's been around for a while, Tina. Just hashtag it. Hashtag Catterday when you post a picture. Yes, of course. Show your little heathens. Hashtag Catterday. It's a thing. It's an Instagram thing. Catterday, well, Twitter. I do post on Twitter. I post my Catterday and my garden. I'm pretty much, other than that, I'm really not on Twitter. I'm over on Instagram and YouTube. I rarely do Facebook unless I post like something like I really like a color book thing, or if I get memories come up, old art memories. Like I think it was Monday. I forget what day it was, but one day this week, a bunch of my memories came up from where I posted 263 pictures. This is when I divided them up. It's not when they all came to be, but over 10 years, it's things that I'll just kind of scroll here so you can see. These are pictures. While I'm talking to you, these are pictures that I posted over 10 years. Um, and they're not divided up into the categories. Like I have, and you don't have to follow me or me follow you to go see my art. I have collage, I have pets, I have people, um, I have a whole bunch of different categories, kind of like a playlist here on YouTube. So I have, I posted, these were all just came up in my memories, and they're old desk pictures over 10 years, over the different, over 10 years. So, but anyway, what is it, baby? I hear one of my cats meow. It's Malibu. So they're not divided up like I have. If you go look in my folders, you can see each one of these in its own playlist. Animals are in their own, different. They're all in different categories. But yeah, so if you want to go see some of them, this is not all of them. This is like, I would say this was at least 5 years ago. This is before 5 years ago. So all my 5 years recent stuff. There's one of my murals there. I'm standing in front of there. So 5 years previous than 5 years ago. Here's some of our Halloween animals, and then there's some of my portraits and some of my pets, and so yeah. What is it? Come in here, baby. What is it? I know you want me to open the window, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to open the window right now. So, yeah, so you can just see like I said, this is over, over I would say from 10, like probably the first 5 to 10 years of being on Facebook. And, so this came up in a memory. So they're all together. They're all together. I have a bunch of my Gold Rush TV show. Back in 13, 14, 15, I was drawing all the Gold Rush uh, crews. So there's another Gold Rush. That's Cheese Man. And so yeah, just scrolling through. Anybody else coming in? Good morning, Darla, Hedgie. There's Sister Woman, Jonna, uh, Darcy, another Gold Rush guy, There's my daughter Annie. That's my LA daughter. Another Gold Rush. He asked me to draw him with Reagan, so I did that. I did that for Todd. Let's see. And of course, there's Parker. This is Barb Owen's son right here. That's Hot Sun right there. There's my daughter Denise. Just all kinds of different. Another Gold Rush guy. Another Gold Rush guy. Obviously, another Gold Rush guy. This is Parker's dog. And so, yeah, just a couple of them are repeated because I put them in 2 different folders. But just a little everything, because there's my Spock, young and old Spock. I try to post that once a year, either on his birthday or the day he passed away. Oops, let's see, let's go back. Hang on, get out of that. There we go. There's my Peace Sloth poster. There's the full poster right there. And this thing's big. It's like 26 by 30 or something. It's big. It's a poster size. So just a bunch of different people and desk pictures. What is it, Malibu? It's just in there meowing. There's Robert Mitchum. There's a whole bunch. Just like I did this, I did some of these in a series. And there's Sean Connery. So I'm just flipping real quick. This is one of my favorite ones because she's holding a selfie stick, and in her selfie stick, you can see it. I reflected it in her eyes. So yeah, I really like the way that one turned out. This one is uh, Jen Oz, her granddaughter, and her grandson. So these are some of the portraits and commissions. That's John Cryer, if y'all know John Cryer from um, like Pretty in Pink and Two and a Half Men. Let's see, Charlton Heston. Cosplayer. There's Annie again. I really like this one here. It's Yo Han. She's a cosplayer. And of course, there's Nichelle Nichols. If y'all remember Uhura on the old Star Trek, or the original, I should say. So, yeah. There's Robbie the Robot. No, that's not right. Is that Rob? No, that's yeah. I get that one and Forbidden Planet mixed up. Let's see. Some Yoda. Some Star Trek drawing. I mean, Star Wars drawings. So I'm trying to kind of hold the phone still so you can see them. But you can go over on Facebook and see them too. I just thought I would. There's Omar Sharif, Eagle. So, yeah. There's Chockaboo. And again, the last 5 years, I would say the last 5 years of art is not in this group. This was previous to 5 years ago. I mean, this was 5 years ago, and back. Estelle. There's this is my masks that I collaged one year. I still have those sitting up here. I'll show those again. So, yeah, there's Doc, Bailey J. It's more different, what do you call it, collages. And then some Inktober. These were my Celtic knot and well, they started out being reptiles, but I ran out of reptiles, so I started adding other things. But this was, I think, 2016. Yeah, 2016 Inktober. This year, and there's one of my pumpkins. I do a pumpkin every year. I do a collage pumpkin every year. That year, I did this one there. This year, I think it'll be my seventh. Inktober. I think that's right. So there's a whole bunch of my Inktobers there. Hi, Sylvie. Who else did I miss? Sarah. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. Jersey. So, yeah. So if y'all want to see all this art, I have it all broken up in folders. It just happened that these 260 whatever came up. Some gargoyles came up in one of my memories. So, yeah. This is Kenny's granddaughter. I've done a couple portraits of Kenny's granddaughter. This one is what's her name on reading with not reading with pugs. Coloring. Oh, I forget her on-screen name. Jen reading with pugs. I think that's her son there. Let's see. So yeah, just to kind of show you some of, do a little bit of everything, do a little bit of everything. So that's what we do around here. Hi, Ann. Lurk away, lurk away. So yeah, so I thought today we would maybe work in the art journal. I was just working on this earlier this morning. I think I'll probably finish this and probably send it to Donna. I cut them out to put in my notebook, in my 3-ring binder, but I might just send this to her. She sent me the book, so I might send this. This is the one I'm working on. I haven't done the graffiti back here, and I just started putting in some gray in the floor, but I got the chair pretty much done. So yeah, this out of this abandoned grayscale. So it's all abandoned in grayscale. It's really easy to color it with alcohol markers. Hi, R. And R, I got your wallpaper sample to send out to you. And again, guys, on Monday, we did these 2 collages. This one is going to, this one's going to Abigail in the Netherlands. And this one's going to Devin Rex in Canada. So these 2 will go out. I didn't send them out yet. I have to get, of course, go to the post office, but I just got them ready to go. I did varnish them. And they're ready to put in their envelopes and go. So I thought I'd show those. What else do I have for show and tell? What else is show and tell? We again toward the end of the show, we're going to give away the big book of less. This is one of the ones that Faithful Mess sends out. If it's a flow book, y'all know flow books are really, really nice, and this will be U.S. only. U.S. only. We did the international giveaway on Monday with Faithful Mess's the 2 packs of her stickers and collage packs. So we did the international on Monday. Herding cats, as we like to say. Let's see, Sarah. All right, so I'm going to set this aside right now. I'll finish up this, and like I said, I'll probably send that to Donna Seabolt, who sent me the book. I'll send her that page when I finish it. So yeah, I thought we would just go ahead and work in this. This is the journal that I put my what do you call it in? Let me zoom in here. Put my rice papers that I've got from a Z and Paint and Paper Studio Zandra is where I buy these rice papers that are made by Stamperia. And so what I've done in this journal is I've glued a bunch of the papers in. And then I just work on developing the pages, an art journal. Put a couple quotes, put some quotes and some stickers and some whatever in there, Hi, Danielle, Mina, Jane. I think I said hi to Sarah. So like this right here, I got this out of one of those this little polar bear coffee. I got this out of one of those Mindful magazines, and I just liked it. I like the colors, so I glued it in. It's just my journal. Again, this is one of the rice papers from Stamperia, and then I do a lot of stenciling, and then just some little quotes, some stamp, little things. Hi, Scrap Girl. Did I say how do you color it? I think I did. So this is what it starts out with. So I have a whole bunch of these. I'll just flip while I'm talking. I have a whole bunch of them just glued in, ready to make a page out of, right? I love these Stamperia rice papers, and I just kind of wanted them all together. We did this one on stream, I think, last week. I just like them, and so I wanted to keep them all in one journal. So they're just in different stages and different, just all different kinds of papers. Oh, thanks, Sarah. So this paper right here, it's kind of like it feels like an untreated watercolor paper. You can't really write on this. And so I just kind of turned it into art journal gluing in art journal kind of thing. So the other one I have that's similar to this is a napkin journal, and it has all napkins in it. This one is my rice paper, and I got a little bit of glue there. So I have two different books. One's for napkins, one's for rice paper. So hi, I'm back. Anybody else coming in I missed? So I have it almost to the middle here. And when you do any kind of journaling, art journaling like this, where you're adding paint or anything wet to it, you really want to work some in the front, some in the back, some in the middle. This one, it's not so, the spine's not going to warp as badly as if that was all one spine. But because these are signatures, it's not going to warp as easily. But you want to work in different parts, like front, back, middle, so that the spine doesn't warp. Okay, so then I got that. Then I have a couple of blanks here in the middle. And then it goes to this. So it's kind of, skipping around. And when I'm working in a book like this, I don't ever feel like I have to work front to back anyway. I skip around. And so you can see there's a lot of pages that I can play with in here. And this is a kind of thing, if you don't know what to do, you just think, I want to do something creative, but I don't know what I want to do. A book like this is fun, where you can either just glue in your decorative napkins, rice paper, pretty pages, and then go back in and paint them in. Okay, so now I got some blank pages here, and then it's toward the back. And then just go and work in it whenever you feel like it. Are there any problems with copyright of photos or drawings that you use? Well, I'm not selling them, Mirkwood. So yeah, these are just in my journal. I'm not selling these. I actually promote things more than I sell any. I give, I do my portrait, people in pet portrait commissions. That's what I sell. I do give you thank you prints out if you support the channel. So, yeah. So, and there's my Leonardo Da Vinci. I have a little somewhere over here. I have some of these to use in just different magazines and quotes, but I have another Mona in here. So I try to put a Mona Lisa in every one of my books because she's my muse. Mona Lisa's my muse. She could probably go right there with she's a sticker. So let's just peel her off. And just stick her in now. And I will say too, this paper here, again, even though it's got paint on it, it's still kind of textury and rough, and it may or may not do well with washi tape and stickers. So it doesn't hurt to add a little bit of glue, because stickers and washi tape don't like to stick to that texture, right? So I'm going to stick her right here. There you go. So yeah, let me get a baby wipe to keep my hands unglued. All righty there. All right. So hi, Julie. Wonderful Wednesday to you too. Thanks, guys. So I am gonna say one thing, and then I don't want to talk about it anymore. And I'm not going to call out anybody or anything like that. I'm just going to say, if you promote people dying because they have different ideas than you, please don't come here. You'll be blocked. If you say, I want so-and-so to die because I don't believe in your same ideology or political affiliation, and you're calling that you literally are saying you want them to die, you will be blocked. And my mods have permission to block anybody that does so. Now, we don't usually have any problems here in my channel with that sort of thing, but I'm just saying I was very upset about seeing that. So you will be blocked if you are promoting people dying because they have a different political view than you. That's all I'm going to say about it. All right, so let's go ahead and move on. I just wanted that understood. I just wanted that understood. Okay, so I think we're going to go ahead and work in this. I do have Society of Idea homework for you guys. Don't forget to put in hashtag. Let me put it in here. Society of Idea Collectors. There. Hashtag that in Instagram. That's kind of where, did I spell it right? Collector, yeah. Put that in Instagram and post your work, your homework, anything that you just want the group to see, you know, but specifically your homework. If you do homework for the Society of Idea Collectors, make sure you post it there so we can all see it and enjoy it. Hi, Kathy Berg. Let's see. I'm sure I'm missing people coming in. So thanks, everybody. All right. So I got my juice here. Hi, Ashley. Oh, I think I said hi to you. Oh, you're just saying thanks. Oh, you're welcome. Just said hi to Riri. Good morning. Who else? I'm probably missing people coming in. So what I'm going to do, and I am on this is a board covered with the peel and stick wallpaper. And one of the nice things about this, it's on a foam core board, so I can move it. But also, if you get paint and stuff on it, you can wipe it. Now, I don't know, if you get a lot of acrylic paint and it dries on there, you probably won't be able to. But it just wipes off really nicely. So I have a couple of the different wood ones to use. I want to try to use my Tim Holtz tonic glass more, but I can't use it on stream or on camera because it's glass. And all you see is the ring lights and everything, you know, because it's glass. So, yeah, so I can't really use it on stream. So, I'm not going to give you your homework yet. I'll give you that in a little while. And then, like I said, toward the end of the show, we're going to do a giveaway for the Flow, the Big Book of Less. Our faithful Mess sent us a few of these to do giveaways. All right, so I think we're just going to, let me get some wax paper to put in between or something. Let's see. I think I might need to get some fresh wax paper. Okay. All right, a couple of baby wipes. All right. And again, if y'all missed, I told y'all that Tori was out of the hospital and home and waiting for some more doctor appointments. But I did message her a couple of days ago and ask her how she was because everybody was worried about her and we hadn't seen her around for a while. So, yeah, so she is okay. She still has, you know, a lot of things going on, but she's out of the hospital. Yes, I did get this journal on Amazon. I don't remember the name of it. It's like a leather, but the thing about it is, guys, I want to warn you, it's not good for writing in. It will. I mean, you could gesso it and prep your pages and all that, which I do not do. But it's not good for journaling because the ink will spread. But it's fine for, you know, painting, acrylic paint. And of course, I put matte medium to glue all this stuff down in here. Stenciling. So I want to come back to this one. I want to add some more stencil. I just glued these in. These were out. These two little pictures here were out of one of those mindfulness magazines. This was a little sticker in a sticker pack from Trisha Green. Same for this feather. So I'm going to put some stenciling on here. Some bright pink stenciling. And then I'm just going to go page to page, and we'll see. If y'all have something you want to see or have us do, let me know. We can jump around. Y'all know rabbit trails around this place. Hi, Donna. Hi, Donna. Did you, I don't know if you were here a minute ago. I'm coloring this page out of the book you sent me. And whenever I finish it, I'll probably send that to you. Oh, thank you, Nanette. Thank you for the super chat. Let me write you down. And when I have the new prints go out the first week of June, anybody that super chats or PayPal tips jars me will get a print. Thank you. Now, Nanette, I'm not sure if I have your address, so make sure you send me your address. I get the Kathy C. I said a second ago, I get them. You probably weren't here. I get them from Paint and Paper Studios, Zandra. Paint and Paper Studios. They are well, their papers. I get them from her, Rice Papers, at her shop. Let's see. Okay, I'm sure I'm missing some people coming in, but thank you so again, Nanette. Thank you for supporting the channel. Email me your address, and I will send you out a print. Let's see. Aunt Beck said I went and got my sidey idea from the other room, so I'm really for homework. Okay, all right. Give me. We'll do the homework in just a little bit. Let me finish a page here, Aunt Beck, and then we'll announce the homework. Let's see. Oh, so Riri said this journal is by Leather Village. Yeah, I could probably go research it on my Amazon, but I don't remember how far back I got it. And it is different signatures like this. Again, it's not good for writing. It's not good for, journaling in because of the kind of paper it is. And I have a few of these kind of journals that the paper is just not, it's very porous, It's great for paint. It's great for paint. Make sure, guys, that you have, oh, good, Donna. Make sure you guys have live chat clicked. If you just have top chat at the top of the chat, which is the default, you will not see all the chat. Okay, you won't see it all. So if you want to see all the chat, make sure you have live chat. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get some paint out here. I want some bright, hot pink or magenta color. That's not quite. I might have to mix a couple. Yeah, that one's pretty close. Let's see what else I got here. Maybe the pink and a little bit of magenta together. So it's not quite pink. It's not quite purple. It's kind of in between. And thanks, Riri. So let's go ahead and put this out. And just do a little stenciling. I did get a bunch of stencils that I bought on my birthday back in February with some Amazon birthday money. And I bought a bunch of stencils, and they're easy to find. Let me kind of just move this up for a minute. They're easy to find, and I just put them in here, my newest ones. Some are larger, like this size, and then some are a little bit smaller, like this size. And they're real inexpensive. You get like 20, 25 of them. I mean, you get it. They're all mixed up right now. I don't have them separated out. But you get a ton of stencils for, I don't know, $12 or something like that. So I'm just going to pull them all out. So I have, and again, I don't have them divided up. This is one set, the smaller size. The largers are another set. A whole bunch of them. I mean, there's just tons coming out, 20, 25 of them. I forget how many. So anyway, the reason I bought these, and then I bought a set of these round ones as well. I bought these specifically to use in art journaling. I have a ton of stencils that are bigger stencils. Oh, thank you, Anne. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me write you down. And I do have your address, I know, Anne. So, but especially, guys, if you move. Thank you so much, Anne. I did get one person's back. I had checked to make sure it wasn't my mistake in putting a wrong address. But if you move, guys, make sure you let me know if you want your prints. If you super chat or tip PayPal tip jar me, and when you PayPal, there you can leave in the comments. You can leave your address. Nobody can see it but me. So it's not going to be seen by anybody. It's in my private, PayPal. And so let me know your address if you PayPal tip jar me so I can send you out a print. So thank you, Anne. Thank you, Anne. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. All right. So these stencils, I'm just going to keep pulling them out so I get this whole stack. Okay, so I think this is it. I just put them in one of those little folders. And again, I got two different sizes, the smaller size. And then, so I think these are about maybe 5 by 5, and these are probably a 6 by 6. They're not in any kind of order. I don't clean my stencils. I know Janet's having a fit seeing these dirty stencils. But yeah, I don't clean them. I don't clean my stencils. I clean my foam stamps, my foamy stamps. I do clean those, and I should probably pull some of those out. I do clean those because they can get ruined. Here's some of my Patty Tolly Parish ones. These will get ruined if you leave acrylic paint on these. So you do want to clean those. And I have a whole bag of these. These are just the ones that I keep in a drawer that I use more often. So I kind of keep them in this drawer. But I have literally a grocery bag full of these with alphabets and everything. But I just don't use them that as much anymore. So, but these are the ones that I do use. So if you like these kind of designs, these are Patty Tolly Parish, and they're at Stamp Foamies. Is that right? Somebody correct me. Stamp Foamies is where you can get these. And I have quite a few different ones here. Little house. So, yeah. Okay. Arlene goes, I clean my stencils. Well, it does take 30 seconds, but if I'm using 3 or 4 different ones while I'm streaming, Janet, I have to get up and leave to go wash them. I don't want to sit in a bowl of water with the cats. Just isn't going to work. But you clean all the stencils you want, Janet. Oh my gosh, dictator of the clean art supplies. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. I think I just want something that has I just want a little bit around the edges here. Maybe this one might be good because it's got kind of leaf-like designs. I'm just going to roll with it. These are more I don't want to say floral, but more softer, and then these are more hard geometrics. So that's why I bought the 2 different sets. And so yeah, I'm gonna set these to the side. And when you stamp, let me get a sponge here. When you stamp, you want I just use makeup wedges. These are clean, Janet. These are clean. They're just stained, kind of like my brush cleaner jar. So you just want to make sure that when you stencil that it's a dry sponge, so it doesn't seep under, right? It doesn't seep under with water. So if you use one and then you want to wash this out, don't reuse it. Get a dry one. Get a separate dry one because you don't want them to seep under. If y'all are talking to me, make sure. The odd couple, Tina. Oh my gosh. Yes, they went in a lab experiment. Yeah, Janet. Okay, so anyway, it's dry. So I'm going to go ahead and mix these 2 colors together, kind of a little bit of pink, a little bit of purple. And I'm going to tap off. I want very little paint on there. And I'm just going to kind of move it around and just kind of get around the edges here. Just kind of get around the edges. All right, so I think we're good here. Okay, so you can't, let's see, I did try to track yesterday, Janet. Let's see. I don't know if I can find it. Let's see. I can't find your society I did book. Well, I don't know, Nancy. I can't help you if you lost your book. You lost your book? Okay, so see, I'm just going to want to do, I don't know if you can see that. Do I need to zoom in one more? I had to get too close because you can't see nothing, you know. Can y'all see that? Do I need to zoom in? I will zoom in if you want me to. But, so I'm just kind of randomly moving the stencil around like that. What do y'all think? Should I move it, zoom in? I can zoom in, but that's all you're going to see is just the book, pretty much. Okay, let's see. Let's turn the light down just a little. There we go. How's that? All right. So anyway, this today is very chill, and it's very what do you want to call it? Easy things. Very easy things to do. So I'm just kind of going back and forth between the hot pink and the magenta, putting a little here, a little there, overlapping, doesn't bother me, and just kind of going around. Kind of get that one fuller. There we go. All right, so just kind of both things, and I'm just kind of, it's kind of just making it attached to each other, kind of just cohesive, you know, bringing everything together around the edges. Let's see, Connacht, Art and Craft Connacht. I'm probably not saying that right. Welcome. Yeah, Aunt Beck keeps your stencils in a binder. Yeah, a lot of people do that. A lot of people keep them in a binder. That's a good. That is a good way to keep them. All right, let's put a little more light down here. A little more dark over here. So I'd already painted the background green and then glued these things on, right? Well, first I glued down the rice paper. That's what I've done with all of the pages. I have the rice paper glued down first. Then I put the paint. Then usually I put stencil. This case I put these little images on here before I stenciled, but normally I stencil first. All right, let's put a little bit more pink right here. Like that. And I don't know if I want, maybe I want a little bit of cream color or off-white. I don't know. Do I need it or do I just kind of like this? So hi, Mary Hayes. Anybody else I missed? Thanks, everybody, for being here. All right. So again, sticker there, cutouts of magazines, rice paper, hummingbird, and yeah. So I actually, and I don't know where one is right off the bat, right off the top of my head, but I wanted to put a coffee cup here. I wanted some kind of coffee cup there. So when I come across a coffee cup, either a sticker or some kind of a coffee, what do you call it? You know, image, just a coffee cup right there. And I've got some, trust me, but it's not like I have a whole folder full like I do of watches and clocks. So I'll have to come, if I come across one. I used to have all my collage fodder. Y'all know those Michael's Tower drawers, you know, that kind of look like this, right? These drawers like this. They're low, you know, they're not very deep, just a couple inches deep. And there's like 12 in a stack. I used to divide all my collage fodder up in those drawers. And I had them labeled. I had watches and mechanics, birds and bugs and bees, people. You know, I had 12 different categories for my collage fodder. but I found I was not using it. Every time I went to get a collage, I'd get in a bin and just start digging because I'm just not, I don't enjoy the collage process when it's that organized. And when everything's stuck in a drawer, I don't see it, so I don't use it. That's why my whole room is shelves. It's all shelves, it's all open where I can see things, and then I have these clear things like this now that I have a lot of my collage fodder in. That's like I have one of these for watches, and I have a little bit of a category thing going on with some of these. But I'm able to flip through these and see what's in them real easily and kind of pull things out from that. But I was not using my collage fodder when they were in drawers. It just wasn't the way I did. So what I did a few years ago is, the big tubs that are about this deep, the big plastic tubs with the lids that are about that deep. I took a couple of those and I dumped all my collage fodder in those tubs. Just dumped it in, mixed it all up. Since then, I have gone back through and reorganized and pulled things and separated things out. I still have one, two, I don't know, maybe four or five big tubs of stuff. But I've also got, probably, I don't know, 50 of these. So I have it a little bit organized, but I've got, so I said all that because when I said I need to look for a coffee cup, I don't have a drawer or a pack of just coffee cups. I don't take the time when I'm going through magazines or anything. Like, we'll do a little harvesting here. My newest magazine is my Daphne's Diary. Maybe let's look for a coffee cup in here. So when I'm harvesting magazines, first thing I do is I just tear out anything I'm going to like, right? Now, if there's something here I want to read, that's a whole different thing. I'll set that aside to read that article. But if I find something I want to keep, then this just goes in a stack, right? And it doesn't get put in a flower. This doesn't get put in a flower envelope. So let's just look through here and see if we can find a coffee cup. Hi, did I say hi to you, Rachel? There's Rachel, Joan, and Joan. So let me just see if I can find us a coffee cup to use on that. There's a little mug. It's a little small. I want something a little bigger than that. So, little garden things you can cut out. So, dolls, mail art. How many of y'all used to do mail art? I know Janet did back when stamps. It was before before scrapbooking stores and stuff. They had stamping stores, and everybody was doing mail art. I know me and Janet used to do it. So I like this, is which birds are in your garden, some bird stickers, just all kinds of little things. But I'm purposefully looking for a coffee cup. And again, this is not something that I would normally do. What I would normally do is, okay, I know I want a coffee cup here someday. All right, let's go do this page. And then when I came across a coffee cup, oh yeah, I want a coffee cup back on that page. And I go back and stick on. This is just for me, right? This book is just for me. Now if I was doing a specific project for like an Instagram post or Society of Idea Collectors, I'd spend more time, really trying to finish it. But when it's just my art journals, trust me, guys, I can't even tell you how many working journals I have. Well, I can probably tell you. I got 50. I've got working journals going on all the time. And it just makes me happy. Here's a little poster. So we'll see if we can find a coffee cup in here. If not, then we'll just move on. Oh, there's a little teapot there. Let's see. And we're getting into some food here. Maybe there'll be something. So I don't know how. Hi, Lisa. Any of you guys that do magazine harvesting, glue booking, art journaling, collage, how do you guys organize your collage fodder? Or do you organize it at all? Or is it just in one big bin? Which is fine. Yeah. I didn't know I would remember. Uh, Not sure what that was about. So let's get this page done, then I'll give you all your homework. So if you can't see, I know Aunt Beck's probably got all kinds of things to do. So I don't mind giving you all your homework. But we're going to start doing giveaways toward the end of the show. Monday just totally, like, I don't want to say it stressed me out, but it threw me off my game, so to speak. When you have to herd cats and try to figure out a giveaway at the beginning of the stream, then my mind is totally off the project and whatever art or creativity I'm doing. So we're going to start doing the giveaways toward the end of the stream. I'm not going to say at the very, very end, but toward the end of the stream is when we're going to do giveaways. So FYI, let's see, 50, so I feel enabled. Well, and I've been in this, there's a little cup. I've been in this studio room for 20 years in this room. So, when you look around, I show you a tour of my studio and you see wall to wall shelves and art supplies. I've been in here 20 years. So yeah. A little flow was interrupted. Yeah, so I'm not seeing any coffee cups in here. So I love these papers. These papers right here, they're to make these lamps, but I just like them as the papers. So I don't know if I'll use them today, but I like them and they're speaking to me. So I'm going to tear these 3 pieces of paper out. See, on the back, it gives you the pattern to cut out so that you'll see it, but I'm not going to use it for that. I'm just going to, I'm just going to use it for, all right. So I'm not sure about a coffee cup. I did look in this. I did look in our things that cut out. This is a new one. I have one that's completely cut up. So this one is new. So I said, well, let me look in the new one because there's, if there's a coffee cup in here and this is a new book, I could find it real easy. But I did not see a coffee cup in here either. And maybe I just missed it. So I'm going to flip through it again. There's the animals, the dogs, the wild animals, the mushrooms, fruit, leaves. And if y'all are just starting in collage, I would so recommend this book. You get on Amazon. It's not very expensive either. Extraordinary Things to Cut Out in Collage. There's another one called Extraordinary Animals to Cut Out in Collage, but this is the one that I would recommend. I might look in my, I don't either. And hi, Jane, by the way. So let me look in here. I can also look in my sticker book, my antiquarian sticker book. There might be a coffee cup in there. I'm not sure. Statues, buildings, signs, more buildings, cats, dogs, plants. Okay, so here we go. All right, so like here's vacuums and sewing machines and refrigerators, but no coffee cup. So it would somehow be in food, but you got you a lobster and a turkey and a hot dog, but you don't have a coffee cup. But seriously, this book is awesome. This book is awesome for just a little bit of everything. There's space. I would so recommend this book. And I have 3 of them. So I have one that's completely cut up, one that's half cut up, and this one's a new one, which it will eventually get cut up. And if I find a coffee cup, I'm digging it right. I'm taking it right out. So, but I don't see, there's hands, faces. Yeah, I'm just not seeing any coffee. Then there's scenes and how to do stuff. So anyway, Maria Rivens. It's an awesome book. Awesome. You saw a cup? I don't think I did, Nanette. All right, so let's see. let me look in my antiquarian sticker book. Let's see if I can find, and I have a couple of these as well. So this one's more used. There's the alphabets in the back. So let's see. It's so funny when I've watched people use this book on their streams. And it's really funny because somebody will go, like if they're looking for a coffee cup and you're looking through and you don't see it, but the chat sees it and you're going, I saw it back on page so-and-so, and you're flipping and you're flipping. It's kind of like herding cats again. So I'm not sure if there's like a lot of food or anything like that. There's a lot of bugs and people, but I don't really recall seeing food in here much, but I just maybe didn't notice it. So yeah. Jello molds, but no coffee. Yeah. And what's nice about this book is when you use it up, you're going to have that slick paper. Like this is the back. So every page has got this on one side, right? And then the page with the stickers is got this slick. So let me give you an example here. So like if you used all these stickers up, let's just say you used all these stickers up here on this page. What you're left with is, of course, the negative space. But what you can do is then you peel this off. You peel off that backing that you had, the stickers, the page the stickers are on. You take all this off, and then you can either use this for an art journal or other stickers. So y'all know, I'm sure, you have other sticker sheets that you just have maybe a few stickers left on that sheet, and you say, oh, I just wish I could get rid of this whole sheet of stickers. Well, you can just remove this backing here, and now you have a blank sheet here that's you can stick your stickers on that are leftovers. Leftover stickers, you can do that. Okay, just a little tip for you there. So, well, there's a strawberry. So I'm not thinking that I'm going to find, and if I do see one in this book, it's probably going to be little. It'll probably be a little coffee cup, and I need something a little bigger. Oh, trust me, I have coffee cups, and I could get out another magazine. Maybe I'll do that. I could find another magazine. It's just that I'm just kind of showing you some of the places to look and things to do. But for me to do it today, it doesn't bother me not to have that coffee cup on that page today. But I'm just kind of going through the motions to show you, things to do and look for and stuff for your art journal. So like this, look, this one could almost be taken apart. Yeah, not seeing any coffee cups, a lot of flowers. This is like a Victorian era sticker book. It's got a lot of like it reminds you of the old clip art kind of thing. So there's a big tomato, and yeah, and the other one, and there's also a new one coming out too. The other one that's out right now is this one, the Botanist sticker anthology. Let's see, you always have a clever creative ideas. Oh, thank you, Tina. I try. Just found one, Dee Dee. It may take a while to arrive from Niagara Falls. Right. I'll find one before you can send me one. Yeah. Trust me, guys, I have got plenty of collage fodder and coffee cups around here. It's just you guys. So yeah, this one right here is the Botanist sticker anthology, and this is all plants and flowers, and it's a beautiful book. It's got stunning florals, and it's all stickers, and in even big sheets like this is all one big sticker. See, so you could either punch out or cut out or just use the whole thing as a background. And again, this is a same kind of situation where in between you got this. In between every page you have this. So after you finish the sticker book, you have a nice book that you could use for a journal. So, but it's just got so many, so you can see I've used those Um, just so many beautiful florals in this one. You can see I've used it quite a bit. So anyway, that one is the Botanist sticker anthology. You can get both of them on Amazon. Okay, so oh, my cats are bringing me all kinds of toys here when they're meowing at me to get my attention. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna move on, but I just wanted to kind of show you that I do want a coffee cup right in here. Let's see what else is in caps. There's going to be a coffee cup in there. I know, Tina, that sticker book is beautiful. You're making me want stuff again, and I'm trying to save my money for a dream box. A dream box? What's a dream box? Do you mean a dream house? Or I'm not sure what you mean by a dream box. It could have been a typo. I don't know. Let's see. Yes, exactly, Darlene. You can reuse them for art journals. All right, so we're just gonna move on from this. I do have this paint still sitting here. I could probably use it on let's just go ahead and find another page that may have some pink or something where I could put pink or well, you know what? I'm going to take another rabbit trail real quick, guys, because I want to show you this. I'll show you a couple of my older, I'm going to show you a couple of my older, what do you call it? I used to call them desk journals. Let me pull those out to show you. Let's see. Let's pull up. I'll pull up about 3 of them. I got like 5 or 6 of these. And what I used to do, let me back out. One. What I used to do is have what I call desk journals. And I would buy one a year, a new one every year. And these are just 3 of them. And anything that was left over. So here's another idea. If you are not really a collage person, if you're just maybe you are a collage person, doesn't really matter, or you do mixed media, or you do any kind of paint, any kind of crafty painty, anything like that. What you need, and it doesn't have to be these nice leather ones. I would buy one a year, so I would fill it for a year, and then I'd get another one. And this one's not even all the way full. So I did this for a few years. I did it for like 6 years, I think, maybe 7. And but you could just even use a composition book. And I've actually even used little mini composition books. Let me see if I can find those. I've used mini composition books kind of in the same way. So I got all kinds of cat toys I keep stepping on, and they brought me all kinds of toys in here this morning. So the point of having any of these is so that when you have stuff like paint left over, let me just go ahead and put this sponge in. I'm going to put this in the Petri dish, Janet. Janet makes fun of my water where I clean my brushes and have water. Or stick a sponge in there until I can get to washing it out. So anyway, what you want to do is have some kind of journal composition book or something like that. Putting all my bunnies to throw your extra paint, your little pieces. Let's just say you had a little piece of a collage left or something like that, and you really like it. You don't want to throw it away, or you just don't know what to do with it. Then just take it and glue it with a glue stick and glue it in, your desk journal. Same thing with any like paint like this. You can take a palette knife and just scrape it in. So I'll do that when I come to a page where I can find it, page to use it. So let me show you I'm going to show you these little journals, these 2. Then I'm going to give you your homework, and then I'll show you these. For those that you may not be able to stay, just want to get a paper bag and bring it. I won't bring my water bucket to the camera, Janet, so you can relax. Take a deep breath. I am not going to show my water bucket on camera again. Okay, so all these are what I have scraped paint or just little bits of something left over, and then sometimes I'll go back and do a little bit of painting on them, a little doodling or something on them. But they all start out with little pieces of collage left over, or some paint in the background that I scraped. And then, I might go back later if I'm just in the mood and go back in with a little brush or something. I don't have some white paint out. Let me just do that. Come on, white paint. There we go. And then I might just, if I just feel like doodling around or whatever, then I just might go in here and work on a page or something. There's always something creative you can do. If y'all got your Society of Idea Collector notebooks out, you might be running to write down these ideas. Just saying. Okay, so let me hit that with the heat gun, because if I close it, it's going to stick together while it's wet. Okay. All right. So you can just add, scrape paint, little pieces of collage. And again, it could be a big composition book. It could be these little mini ones. These little mini ones come out a lot during the beginning of school years. And so you can play. Let me just kind of come back down here. You can play in these little journals when you don't know what to do. If they fall out, see if something like that happens, I just tape it back in. It doesn't bother me. But they're just little cheap composition books. So and they're all in different stages. I might just have some paint here, then I might come across something. I might come across a coffee cup that needs to go on that page. So anyway, just just little bits of collage left over, and it's just inspiring. It's just inspiring to have. Maybe you want some color combinations. Maybe you're looking over on design-seeds.org, and they have all these color combinations. Or you have some paint chips that all look really cool, and you want to remember those paint combinations. You can do it in a little book like this, or you can make a page in your Society of Idea Collectors, or you can do both. So All right, I'm trying to read, see if there's anything in chat. Put it in caps. So here you go. See, it's just a composition book. I glued some stuff in here, and then maybe I'll come back and if I have a lot of orange paint, I'll put orange and red paint on these pages, And then sometimes I'll go back and just, add more detail. Hi, Devin Rex. Did you see your, oh, no, I guess you didn't. I finished up your collage and Abigail's, and I varnished them and put them in the sleeves. So these will go out probably tomorrow. So they are varnished. There are a couple wrinkles in it. I'm gonna admit I did not take enough time to smash out all the wrinkles on Monday. But so this one is Devin Rex's collage. She sent me this collage fodder, all except I think she said the watch. She sent me this collage fodder, and I turned this into a collage for her. And then Abigail sent me this collage fodder, and I turned it into this collage for Abigail. So those are going to go out probably tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you like it. You're welcome, Devin. So we're just talking art journaling. This is my old desk journals where you could just throw in pieces of collage. So you could see there that some of these have just collage pieces. I was kind of trying to find something where pink could go on here, but I'm not seeing it. Probably in one of the bigger ones. But so, and just go in and scrape in paint on top of your little collage bits. And so same thing for this one. This one started falling apart more, so there's more things taped in this one. But it's just fun to have a little book like this that you can go in and play in and just throw things in. So these are some mini ones that you can do. And then again, these I did one a year. I don't even remember the years that I did them all. But I think this was might have been the first one. This one was 2011. This one was 2012. I'm not sure what year these are, but this I think was one of the first ones. And so it's the same kind of thing that I just showed you. But before we go on, I'm going to give you your homework. So if you're here for your Society of Idea Collectors assignment, get your pens and pencils out, Aunt Beck. Okay, so your homework, if y'all remember, and I am trying to put all the videos that we have anything to do with Society of Idea Collectors, I'm trying to put them all in the Society SOIC playlist. Plus, if you guys want to show anything that you do, like last week, everybody, well, I posted it from on Monday. I showed them on Monday. Last week was to pick from your list of quotes. You were to make a list of quotes, and you can see these things can continuously be added to. So just because I said pick your favorite quote out of your list of 5 or 10 doesn't mean that, okay, I've got my 10 quotes written down, so I never have to go put another quote in. That's not the idea. The idea is to continuously be putting things in your binder, your notebook, your comp book, whatever it is that you're using to collect your ideas. It's an always ongoing thing. It's an ongoing collection of ideas. So the first week was to get your book together, get your lists going. I told y'all about some of the different lists. I will rehash some of those real quick to make your people place thing. And then from the people, if that's anything alive. So from that, you can break it out to dogs and cats and mammals and fish and bees and birds and bugs. So you can make different lists, as many lists as you want. And I do recommend that you make as many pages of lists as possible. Make a whole page of different kind of insects, a whole different kind of mammals, any kind of fish, anything in the sea. Just make list after list, any kind of list that you can think of. And I just gave you a few examples a couple weeks ago, but continuously make your list. Occupations, transportation. I even made one of all the different kind of fabrics. I mean, you would be surprised at how many kind of fabrics, cotton, linen, silk. You'd be surprised at how many kind of fabrics. And the benefit of having all these lists, number one, is when you are stuck with an idea, whether for whatever kind of project it is, when you're stuck for an idea, if you have all these different lists and you have them numbered, you have your items numbered, you can just go to a random list, pick a random number, 12 on occupation, pick number 3 on mammals, pick number 5 on transportation, and use 3, 4, 5 different lists and pick random things off those lists and recombine them. And again, if something else occurs to you, let's say you have 5 different items from 5 different lists, and while you're looking at those 5 different things, something totally different occurs to you. Well, then go with the totally different thing. Nobody's saying you have to use those 5 things off those 5 lists just because you randomly pick them. If something else occurs to you, then use it. It's just a start. It's a jump start. It's a way to get your creativity, your flow. It's a way for you to get it going, your inspiration, your ideas. When you have multiple lists, and we haven't even gone into mind mapping yet. Well, we have previous shows, but in this series, we haven't even gone into that again yet. You will have so many ideas, but if you don't write them down, you will not have them. I can't stress that enough. And again, most of mine start out on a Post-it note. Most of my ideas start out on Post-it notes because I might be watching TV. I might be in the middle of the night, get up and go to the bathroom. I have an idea, I'll have, this sitting next to my bed. I have Post-it notes next to me in my, all over the house. Well, I don't work in everywhere in the house. So I'm mostly in here, but I do have one by my bed. I have one in my kitchen. So, you want to write them down. So last week, I asked you to do, last Wednesday, to write down 5 or 10 different quotes. Okay. Different quotes. And again, you can write down 100. Janet has a whole book of quotes. I have a book of quotes. Excuse me. Let me get a sip of juice here. I'm getting the hiccups. Of different quotes. And so what I wanted you to do was pick from your list of 5 or 10 your favorite one and make an art piece from it. A cartoon, a doodle, a sketch, a painting, a collage. It could be anything. And again, if you want to see them or participate, you can post them in the Society of Idea Collectors. Now, again, if let's say you all didn't do last week's quote with your art, and now you have it. Now you've done one. Well, go post it in the Society of Idea Collectors. But I would recommend you don't have to put necessarily the week number. You can if you remember it or if you've written it down. But maybe put in the description of your piece that you post in Society of Idea Collectors. Maybe put quotes, quote art or something like that, just so people will know what that was from. You don't have to. You can just post whatever you want in the Society of Idea Collectors when you have an idea. But if you're going to post in there weekly, it's a good idea to post the homework for week, whatever. This is going to be week 3, official week 3. Okay. All right. So last week was a quote with your art. This week, I want you to do 2 things. I want you to make a new list, add to your list. Oh, and you can also make sure you tab your list. Tab your sections. You can make your own little tabs. You can just use a Post-it note and fold it over on a page, and that can be your tab. Any way that's just easy for you to find your own information. So, for this week, that will be due on Monday. Try to do it by Monday. Post it by Monday. Try to post it by Monday on the hashtag Society of Idea Collectors on Instagram. I want you to make a list of everything you would love to understand more. It could be anything from a concept, an idea, or it could be something like compass or and I'm just thinking of some of the books that I have on some topics that I love. It could be on the history of watchmaking. It could be on the history of the space race, or it can be on anything. Make you lists. Again, you don't have to share your list with everybody of everything that you would ever love to learn more about, but make you a separate list in your list. Oh, I don't know about that, Arlene. Sometimes my teacher's voice, I get so serious, and it's really funny because I don't feel that serious inside. But when I'm trying to explain things like this, I always want to make it clear. I want to try to make, I can't say concise, but I want to make it clear and get, as much information as I can. So I'm kind of reviewing it in my head. I'm going over everything, the steps in my head. So that makes it sound very serious, but I'm really not that serious inside, but it comes out that way in the teacher voice. So make your list this is going to be week 3. Make your list of anything you would love to know more about. Okay. Just anything you'd love to learn about. And you can make a list of 50 things. You probably will never get to all 50, but just make a list of anything that occurs to you that, I wish I knew more about how a computer programs work, or I wish I knew more about Copic marker blending. I wish I knew more about What makes a good paintbrush a good paintbrush? What are they made out of? What kind of animals do they have? Synthetics? Which kind of brushes are for which kind of medium? Whatever it is, could be anything at all that you would love to learn more about. Make a list. And then from that list, pick one thing and make an art piece out of, or a photograph, okay, or a poem, or a short story, whatever you want to do. If you want to write about why do I want to learn more about paintbrushes, or I'm just looking around my room at random supplies. What do I want to? Why do I want to learn more about that? And then, yes, Janet, you do. And then I'm just giving an example of you can use your art supplies, but whatever kind of concepts, it can be whatever you want. Make an art piece about what it is you want to learn more about. Okay, you don't have to write on your piece if you don't want to. You don't have to do that. You can make an art journal page. This page right here could be why I want to learn about a compass. But I don't have to say what I want to learn, what it is I learn. This is it right here. This is what I'm going to post. Just this right here. How you lose your marbles. I lost all my marbles. It can be whatever you want. That's your homework for the week. Is make a list of things you would love to know more about. Okay, things you want to understand more or learn about. And it could be if you want to learn oil painting. Well, then, do that. It doesn't matter. It's your page, anything. Okay, so that's week 3. So there's for anybody that needs to leave or wants to leave. You can have your let's see. All right, let's see. I think Annie's talking to Hubster about. Oh, let me ask her something. Hang on. Hang on, guys. Okay, I'm asking Annie something. She's making. I'm asking her a question. I don't know if she'll answer me if she's at work or what. Okay, so that's your homework. Okay, that's your homework for week 3. Any questions? Aunt Beck goes, okay, thanks. All right, bye. Any questions? So now I'm looking at chat and reading. Hi, Linda. Linda R. Who else am I missing? Janet. You're such a character, Janet. You're such a card, Janet. I'll tell you. So, and I've been writing my ideas all down in this book because it's just, here we go, right in here. I'm trying to I don't want to show you too much because, I want to keep it week to week. But this is just one of my sketchbook idea books. It's not where I collect my ideas. Well, I do temporarily. I collect them in here, but then they get moved to 3-ring binders. But yes. Sorry, I'm still giggling at Janet. Okay, so again, this is the same kind of thing. This one is from, 2011. And I just kept them for years. Here's a couple photographs. These are from our Noah's Ark Zoo where they, rescued, giant turtles and just all kinds of things. I just put, whatever kind of things in here. Okay. So you can see where I've just scraped paint. I'm going to look for a place. Oh, maybe here. Maybe I could put some more of this pink paint here on this page. But real quick, I asked Annie's permission to show. And I can't show it long, because of music. But I told y'all my grandson out in LA, Logan, is he goes to school at the School of Rock, but he also is teaching himself. I got to find it here. He's also teaching himself guitar. So let me show you. Okay, that's all I can really show because, music. So anyway, thanks, Logan, for letting me show you that. I mean, show that. So anyway, all right, let's see. Wait, hang on. Let me tell Annie here. Okay, one. Hang on, guys. Okay. All right. So I know, isn't that good? Yes, Riri. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I wanted to show you with the, just a little sidebar there. All right. So I'm going to pick up this leftover. I'm going to pick up this leftover pink paint that we're using on another project, and I'm just going to put some down on here. Right. And then, maybe I'm covering up some of the collage, and then maybe I'll get some down on here. But I'm using up. That's the point. I'm using up the leftovers of the paint. And that's what a desk journal does. Is it uses up your leftovers. So if you have a journal like this handy, then you're always going to be using up your stuff that's just sitting on a pallet or sitting, drying up. So let's see, did I get that on the bottom? Okay, so let me put that aside for a minute. Then I can take my baby wipe and I can do some blending, or I can leave it. I can leave it like just all collage ready for some more collage. But I could blend some in with the baby wipe, and then I can go back in here and add more stuff to it. So, but just make sure you dry this. Either I just usually just set, when I do something like this, I just set it aside for an hour before I close it, because otherwise you'll glue your pages shut, obviously, right? So you can just see here, here's some different ones where I've just done, different things, and it's nothing, it's just leftovers, right? So you can do that. All right, so let's put that to the side somewhere where the cat's not going to walk on it. And I've done that. I did that for a lot of years. So I did that for a lot of years where I would just, let me get another baby wipe. Scraping leftover paint, putting a little piece of collage on there, and then turning it into something, or not. It's just a way to spark ideas. Okay. Three Mondays ago was the first. Yes, Rachel. 3 Mondays ago was the first one we started talking about Society of Idea Collectors. And again, I don't do a full show on. I don't do 3 hours worth. I don't do 3 hours worth of one topic. I don't do that with anything unless I'm doing a color book page or, trying to finish a whole thing. But when I'm just talking about different topics like this, you just have to scrub through. Just scrub through. That's how I've worked. That's how I rolled for 10 years. And it's probably not going to change. Been streaming for 10 years, and rabbit trails and a lot of chat is the way we roll. Way we roll here. So yeah, and talk to y'all each other. If you have one of the fibs is you're closer to one of the fibs than others, then say, well, what do you think? What are you going to do? And what about this idea? And talk it over. Say, look at all the scrapey paint, and a lot of it's by color. Here's some leftover stencil. It's just whatever, it's just a little bit of whatever. And I've just done these. There's my whirling dervish. That's what Hubster calls me. So you can see there's just all kinds of leftover paints and things you can just keep. And again, you can do this in a composition book. It doesn't have to be in a nice leather journal. It's just that I would buy one a year and work in it for a year. And look, here's a perfect example of what happens when you don't go back to front, front to back. When you only work front to back in order, look, see how that spine warped? This will happen if you don't move around your book. If you just go, and I think I started to here in the middle, then I started going the other way, but by then it was too late. Unless you're asking us for ideas or doing a drawing with random numbers. I'm not sure what you are meaning there, Rachel. Okay, so again, keep some kind of a place to keep leftover paint and collage fodder. All right, so let's see. Let's go back to the one we're working in today, which is all the rice papers that I got from Stamperia. Well, Zandra got them from Stamperia, and I bought them from Zandra. And so every page in here so far has got, every page that has something on it is a Stamperia rice paper. Okay, and I showed this at the beginning of the show. I did do a complete flip of this book. And again, I want a coffee cup here. Okay, so let's find another page to go to, and in no particular order. I kind of go by color. This has, I guess I could use up let me go ahead and just, I don't really want to do this page, but I want to use up this paint. So I'm going to go ahead and get my wax papers. All right, let's see. Put that on here, and let me just clean off my palette knife for now. I say clean off. I use that term loosely, Janet. That's clean. Oh my gosh. One of my quotes is, "This is the way we roll." There you go, Donna. Well, and guys, don't forget, post it in the Society of Idea Collector hashtag so everybody can see it and comment and encourage you. Okay, let's see. I'm probably missing some comments. Oh, thank you, Pacola. There's week 1, and you'll have to scrub through, guys. I mean, I'm not time stamping things. I just don't have time to do that. I mean, I just don't. Okay, so let's see. Let me just get a brush. Let's just get a brush, get it damp, and just start, just getting a background on here. So, and I probably need a little bit of green. I need a little bit of green in here too. Well, I'll do the stenciling with green. So let's just go ahead. And so what I'm going to do is put down the paint around the edges and the spine here. And then as I'm working, I'll smear it in. I'll kind of mash it in. Go around the edges. And if I get too much, I glued all this stuff down, all these rice papers, I glued them down with golden matte medium. So because it's got that golden matte medium on it, I can wipe it back. See, I can smear it and wipe it around and move it around because I have the golden matte medium. And I might need a couple of coats on the edges there, but I want to just kind of blend that in. All right, let's see what's Annie's saying. Annie's just talking to me here. She's trying to get us to come out to LA. I think Webster tries to get out there once a year. So, all right, so let's go ahead and just kind of blend this in. All right, looking for any questions or comments. If it's, put it in caps, if you're talking to me, make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. We are going to do a giveaway in a little while. I'm going to start doing the giveaways at the end of the show, just because then I don't get thrown off my game with trying to do giveaways. And if the mods can't stay, I can do it by myself if I have to. It's no biggie. All right, so there we go. Just a little bit around the edges. Now the leftovers over here, I'm going to get some of this pink. And again, this paper is very textury. It's very textury. And you might be able to see how it's just like soaking in this paint. I think I'm going to get just a little bit of water on there. Just a little bit of water to help move it around a little. So, it's kind of like a fabric. It almost feels like a fabric, this paper. I've almost used up all that paint. Let's get a little bit of that white in there, I guess. We'll go ahead and do that. Go kind of across there. And maybe we'll do a little stencil on here with green. All right, so let's blend that in. Alrighty, there we go. A little bit of a mist, kind of. And you can take your time. I always hurry a little bit more on stream because I'm trying to get as much done as I can. But when I'm working by myself, I mean, I'm not saying I go real slow, but I don't speed through it like I do on a stream because I'm trying to get as much done as I can, right? All right, something like that. All right, now let me dry. Channeling. Anybody else? Okay, so there you go. So make sure that you check your settings, guys, if it goes blurry, because YouTube can knock you back to a lower setting. YouTube was down last night. I think it went down around 10:30. I'm not sure when it came back up because I didn't notice till this morning. So I don't know how long it was down. But if you ever, it's so funny too. You could just see people like panicking on social media when YouTube goes down. So at this stage, you can do a couple different things. If you're going to want to add, and I just pulled some random things here just to have handy out of magazines or, whatever, some stickers, an astronaut on the moon, whatever it is you want to put. But if you want to add more things like this or a quote, let me see here. I'm kind of looking at colors. Surround yourself with people who get it. Honesty is the highest form of intimacy. Just different little quotes here out of, different magazines. You should be so proud of yourself. Oh, that would be good with him, right? With our astronaut. So if you want to glue some quotes or little magazine cutouts, in addition to your original here, then you probably want to glue these down before you start stenciling, because in the you don't have to, but if you just want the stencil just in the background. But if you want to start blending in your images, then you can glue them down and then glue them down and then stencil. So you can do it either way. I miss it being down for once. I wasn't on last night. So, I mean, I don't know if I want the little dog. I think I just like the quote. So I'm going to keep the dog for something else. And maybe, just, I don't know. I don't even know if I really like this. I'm just kind of, playing around with it. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and stencil first, just because. All right, so let's go ahead and put some of these papers back under. I don't know, I just kind of like the idea of flight, and the butterfly could actually, combine it somehow over here. I just kind of roll with it. I don't make it a big thing. All right, so let's see. Let's get some kind of leafage. So this is the one we used on the last one. Let's just come over here. Maybe one of these. These are kind of bigger. The round ones are a bigger stencils, and I kind of like for art journals the smaller ones. So let's see here. Let's just get this stack again. Kind of just look through it. Just kind of look through. Kind of like that. I'm just going to kind of look until I decide which one. Kind of like that, because it just kind of, I think I'll roll with that. Okay. All right, but I'm going to use green, because the green. All right, so let's see, which green do I want? Kind of maybe a light moss. Maybe this one and this one. Let's see. Maybe these two. Okay, we'll go with those two. Let me get another tray. This paint's all dry. So put on a little bit of this. A little bit of this. Oops, I didn't shake that up. Got to shake these paints up really well because they can separate. Moon dunes, yeah. Oh, and just speaking of Dune, that reminded me. If y'all don't follow Edwin Boyette, I know I've talked about him before. I've drawn his pet, and I've shown, we've talked about Edwin before. But if you don't follow him, Edwin Boyette, he's doing a couple new things. He does readings. He reads from books, like he's been reading The Lord of the Rings. He's been reading Dune. He reads some different books, and he's got a great reading voice. And one of the guys, Elrod, and y'all follow him. Let me get y'all his Instagram. His nickname is Flash. But Elrod, let me get his exact name. Hang on. That's not there. I want to go here. Okay, so his name is Elrod ! And he's been drawing some of the Lord of the Rings characters while Edwin reads. And it's so fun. He's a good artist. So look. So he's drawing these characters in pen and ink. Well, not that one, but while Edwin is reading. And so yeah, follow it's Elrod _Elrod. And so yeah. Okay, so yeah. And then Edwin Boyette, his YouTube channel. Edwin Boyette's YouTube channel, if you want to hear him read and watch Elrod Flash draw. Just started my son. I just list person, place, or thing, place. I wrote down beach. I think you might need a vacay, Sister Cheryl. I think you're adding. You want to vacay. Yeah. Tina likes his hair. Yeah, he does. And I told him, I said, Edwin is the only person that can look like a little old man, a hippie or a 12-year-old boy, depending on how his haircut is. He has different haircuts all the time. But anyway, yeah. So if you follow him, you can listen to him read, and you can watch Flash draw when he's reading Lord of the Rings. All right. So now let me get another sponge, because you want a clean, dry sponge. Right. And also, if it gets crusty and you don't get it dry, I mean, the paint dries on your sponge, then just do this. Just cut the sponge, cut the tip off the sponge, and you can, continue to use a sponge. Okay. All right. So let's see. I'm not seeing anything else in caps. If you're talking to me, put it in caps. All right. So now I'm going to just kind of mix the two greens together here. I might even need a darker. I think I'm going to add a dark green to it as well. 3 greens. Let's add a avocado green. So I have a little bit of another shade there. And then tap it off so you don't have a whole bunch of paint on there. All right, so let's see how I want this to go. Do I want it to flow across this way, kind of like this? Okay. So I'm just going to do kind of the same thing you saw me do on the last one. I'm just going to kind of go around some of the edges, go over here and get some more paint, some of the darker, then some of the lighter, just kind of back and forth in the different greens. Like this. Just have it flow right across the ditch there. Okay, a little darker. All right, some right here. So it just kind of blends your rice paper into the background. If I get somewhere I don't want, I can just kind of go in there and wipe it away while it's wet there. All right, keep rolling here. I'm not really trying to get like a full exact print of the stencil. I'm just kind of getting bits of the stencil across the page because it's going to be in the background. I'm going to put, our little astronaut on there. And you can be more detailed. You can, a lot of like people that have come from card making are very, want everything very inked and outlined, or and when I did scrapbooking more, that was more of a thing to do that. I mean, there's just you can do however you want. You can add some, I can take some of this and just kind of go around the edges. It's totally up to how much you want to add to. It's your art journal, right? Get a little bit more lighter color. Sometimes I'll just do this with my finger, but since I have it all over the sponge, I'm using it. Maybe I'll put some more clouds and stuff after I put the astronaut on there. I don't know. We'll see. So just kind of soften all that. Might be that's too much. I got a little bit of that pink left over there. I can pick that up and just kind of smooth it out. All right, let's see. Hi, Karen. All right, let me put that sponge in the water. or as Janet likes to call it, the Petri dish. It's just stained. It's just stained, Janet. All right, so let's see. All right, I'm going to put this over here. Going over here. Do I want him over here? Do I want this, or do I want them together? Because I might put some cloud thing going across here, like just move it around till you find something you like. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get some glue, and I might add some stickers in here. I'll dig through my Trisha Green stickers, get some of those planets out. So I'll just put that there. Maybe maybe over here. It's still wet, so I'm moving it around. All right, let's get a little clean spot here on the. All right, so now I can get a little bit of whatever paint's left on there, and maybe just put a little bit of pink on the little quote there around the edges. All right, sip of juice. Let's see. Let me put these two little books back up on the shelf because I keep bumping into them. All right. Go. Fresh baby wipes. All right, does anybody have any questions or anything? Hi, Mama Four. How you doing? Let's see, Darlene said hi to Devin. Showed her art. If y'all missed, I finished up the collages, and from Monday, I finished them up, varnished them, and I've packaged them up, ready to go. So this one is for Devin Rex. This one's for Abigail. So if you want to see these being done, we did these on Monday. All right. I always look around to see if there's something I'm forgetting to show you guys. All right, so let's go ahead. I think he just kind of almost just needs to be in the middle. Okay, so let's put some glue on the back of this. So we'll probably make it a kind of a shorter day today, and we're going to do a giveaway here in a little bit. I got some stuff I got to get done, and y'all can get to working on your Society Idea Collector books. Again, make sure you make lists that are important to you. If there's things that you like or love or just want to keep track of, make your own. You don't have to just do what we do. Add your own. Make it your own. Make your Society of Idea Collector book your own. And it's always good anytime you glue anything down to get you some kind of a, scrape it down, get it nice and flat as you can, and get the wrinkles out. All right. Let's see. Let's move this out of the way. All right, stickers. All right, gotta move my paint so I'm not dragging. Through the paint here. There we go. Did you make soup this week? No, I didn't. I didn't make soup this week. And this weekend, I think Denise is coming over. We'll probably grill out. So no soup this week. Last week, remember, I'm trying to do mom's soups, mom's recipes. Well, mom was up in Washington State last weekend, so I didn't get a recipe from her. So, and plus in summer, I don't do as many, hot dishes like you do in cooler weather, especially in Georgia. I mean, I'll still probably make a chili every now and then, and a gumbo or something like that. But this weekend, I think we're grilling out. But thanks for asking, Linda. Okay, so let's see what kind of stickers I got here. I have some, like the planets. And so I might be picking out the right colors. I don't know. We'll see. Of course, I have every kind of butterfly and color of butterfly, which, I can add some more over here. That's a little purple. I'd rather have a little more pink. So I'm just kind of flicking through here. I know y'all can't see. I know y'all can't see these, but I'm flicking through them. Flicking. Sticker flick. I'm doing a sticker flick. Now, I will say most of the time, if I have something like this, unless I continued it onto like this quote here or something, if it has the white edge on it, I usually cut those off or use a sticker that has clear, that has no edge. Just depends. Here's another. Maybe, I'm kind of like that. Kind of like that better. Sorry, guys. I really need to, let me prop this up just a little because it's got a little bit of a glare. Here, let me just put this back there. There we go. There we go. That's better. Okay, I like that. A feather from the bird. A feather. Well, I put a feather on the last page, but we could put a feather on this one too. I just got to dig through. See, I like doing this. This is when I'm kind of weeding through. Here's a feather. I like weeding through. So that's kind of, it's just a little bit of a, I don't know, you have to be over here. Something like that. Kind of continuous across. And I kind of wanted to put some white kind of cloud things going through here, but maybe not. And and also, guys, I got tons of like faux ephemera. I just pulled some quotes out to make it easy this morning to show you some ideas. I mean, you can layer up, all kinds of things, but I'm just kind of keeping it kind of simple. There's another pink. There's kind of a pink one. But we have tons of, see, that's not going to show up on that pink background. We have tons of faux ephemera. You can layer it up. I could have put 2 or 3 pieces of faux ephemera around, like, let me show you. I've already glued it down, but I'll show you. Let's see. This is probably a little all too brown and neutral. This is kind of the, this envelope has got mostly neutrals in it. I need something, I need the other pack that has more. All right, so here, like some of these, like little Timmy things here. Your littler things like this. Here, let me kind of dump these in so you can kind of see. The little Tim Holtz things. Like here's another bird. I kind of almost like that butterfly got a little lost. That bird really does kind of go. Of course, it looks like he has 3 wings if I do that, but I can kind of cover that up like this. Because, flight. So we have that bird. We got the moon. We got some feathers. But my point is before you glue this down, you can do other things around, behind and around the edges. If you like to layer things up with, parcel posts. Look. But I'm kind of trying to keep it with, Although I kind of like the parcel post even better than the you should be so proud of yourself. I kind of like that parcel post with a little feather. So anyway, you can just play with your ephemera and your what do you call it? Your faux ephemera and your little cardstock and stuff. And just, whatever you like. Some postage, parcel post, maybe some of these stamps. I call myself a tweaker, adding all these small additions. Yeah, exactly. That's good, Shadowland. I like that, a tweaker. But my point is you can layer things up. I'm trying to kind of really keep it just basic here, so we can do backgrounds and give you ideas and stuff. But yeah, you could be a tweaker. Oh my gosh. Uh, let's see what else. So here's an airmail. That would be good. So we can go with that. But see, now I'm getting into, I'm getting to other colors, now I'm getting to red and blue. But you can do what you want. I like that tweaker. All right, let's see. Special delivery. Just these are kind of just like little what do you call it? Postal notes. The mail goes to the moon and back. Yes, Jane. So let's see, what else do I want to add? I'll add that. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Fragile. Do not drop. Handle with care. But I don't like those two things lined up together. See how that's kind of like, So it's like one or the other, or move it around, or, make it more of a cluster. But see, that needs to go with him. If I put fragile, do not drop that there, but then this needs to be moved. And I'm trying to cover that up if I do that. So it almost has to be that or this. Could be two different things. All right, I'm liking that. I don't know. What else? What else do we have handy? Okay, I think I got enough of those things because I don't want it all the same. I'd rather add some more stickers. So let's put this, and I'll dig through the stickers again. I just keep these little things in a little baggie because they're so tiny. And you can add stamps, you can add stencil, more stencil, you can add your foam stamps. Just so much. You can just add whatever you want, right? Hi, Clint. Let's see. Salt Life Gypsy. I'm sure I'm missing people. All right, let's go ahead and glue these down real quick. Because I don't think any of these are stickers. These are all just cutouts, like cardstock cutouts. So I put the glue on the back, and then I usually smooth it out so it's not lumpy and bumpy. And the cardstock does take a little bit more glue than, like, say, the sticker will, because it's a little thicker. So just give you some ideas for some easy art journaling. And again, you can put your own writing and journaling. That's usually what I do, is I'll journal on something else, on another piece of paper. Unless it's a real, what's that nice paper that Janet always uses? If you have a nice like writing journal. But if you're going to do like mixed media like this, and you're going to add all kinds of other things, paint, stencils, stickers, cardstock, the best way to do is then take something else that you write on, and write on that, and then cut that out and put it here. So whatever, theme or topic or whatever it is that you're art journaling about, write on another piece like a light pink paper, and then cut that out and glue it here or wherever, right? So that it's not on here. Can't really write on this, guys. You can't really write on that. So let's peel this feather off. Put just a tiny bit of glue. Yeah, it's too close to that. While it's wet, let me go ahead and move it a little further away, I think, there. Okay. Just not on top of that. Bye, Jessica. Can you stay for one more minute? If you're in the United States, I'm getting ready to do a giveaway. If you want to wait about a minute, wait a minute. Yeah. So anyway, it's a quick page. I'm just, it's quick. We can add, more. You could add more planets. You could add more butterflies. I mean, just anything that you like. Here's some of the star. Whoops, I got some unsticky stuff here. Hang on. Let me move my little. Earth with see in my head, this is two separate things. I'm kind of designing this as one theme and this as another theme. They're not going together. Just FYI. In my head, they're two separate things. Okay, so yeah. Of course, I always like a watch or a clock. Okay, so I'm going to stop on it for now. On this, we can do our giveaway. And I peeled this up to show it one day, and I didn't stick it back down, so it's sticky there. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, so let's look through what we got so far in this little book. Hi, Janice. Hi, Mary. Yeah, we're going to do a giveaway. So I decide over here, do I want some whatever, But I always feel like I can just go back. I want my coffee cup here. I always feel like I can just go back and, add more stuff, continue on. And again, most of these are just got the rice paper glued down as the start to have something to base on top of. So there's lots of it in here. Then back here's my Leonardo in the very back. Mona Lisa. So, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our giveaway. I hope y'all got a few more ideas with our Society of Idea Collectors. And I need something here. We need to put something here. Where's our book? Let me pick up a couple things here so I have space. So we did our international giveaway. We did our international giveaway on Monday. Gave away 2 of Faithful Mess's sticker and collage pack to internationals. We did that on Monday. Plus I did Devin Rex in Canada and Abigail's in the Netherlands. I did their collages on Monday. So we did a lot of international giveaways on Monday. So today, this is for US only. US only. So Faithful Mess sent us some of these Big Book of Less. I have shown it, did a flip through of it before. And so it's less, more, living with less. Yeah, the rice papers I got, they're Stamperia rice papers that I got from Zandra from her shop, Paint and Paper Studio. And yeah. So, okay. So here's how it works. Let me get my phone. Let me listen to the rules. Please listen to the rules. When I type in go, when you see me type in go, put in a number between 1 and 100. This is for USA only. Like I said, Monday we did international giveaways. USA only. You're going to put in one number only. The first person closest to the random.org without going over will win the giveaway book. Let me type in random.org. Don't put any numbers in until, okay, we're going to stop it again. Okay. Did anybody see me type in go? Did anybody see me type in go? For real, guys. Come on. None of that's count. I'll give y'all another chance. None of those numbers that are there, none of those numbers there count. I'll give you guys that put those numbers in. When you see me type in go, oh my gosh, guys, I'm just, please bear with me today. Come on. Come on, people. Okay. Or I've told Janet, I'm going to stop doing giveaways. I'm not going to do giveaways anymore. It's just being too much trouble to give things away. If it gets really out of hand and it's too hard for me to do this and it's hurting cats every time, we're just not going to do it. We're not going to do giveaways anymore. Okay. Let me go over the rules again. When I type in go, when you see me type in go, one number only, USA only, between 1 and 100. First person closest without going over to whatever number random.org selects will win. Make sure you have live chat clicked at the top. Otherwise, you will not see all the chat. You won't see all the numbers if you just have top chat selected. So make sure you have live chat. The other thing is I rely on my mods and a couple other people during the show to see who actually got the first one, because everybody sees their numbers ahead of everybody else's. You may not see yours first, but you may see your number ahead of other people's and you think you won. So we go by the mods and, other people confirm who was the first person. Okay. Now, oh my gosh. Oh, and I'm going to count down. You have about 15 seconds. Have about 15 seconds to put in a number. USA only. Again, we did our international giveaways on Monday. So today is USA only. Oh, and I already got the Faithful Messes packs sent out. I can put those in the mail myself. And then Abigail's and Devin's collages will go out probably tomorrow when I go to the post office tomorrow. Okay, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So now let's pick a number with random.org between 1 and 100. Generate 26. The first person closest to 26 without going over. Okay. Whew. Whew. Sue, your number does not count. It was after the stop. Not that it matters anyway, because you went over 26. Okay, so first person closest to 26 without going over. And I'll let my mods look it over. And anybody else can. Holly Dalton had 26 on the nose. Holly Dalton. Okay, so Holly, I've had your address in the past. If you don't mind sending it to me again, email me your address again. Dolly. Oh, Dolly. Holly Dalton. Dolly. Oh my gosh. I need some coffee. Let me type in my email again. Okay, there you go, Holly. Email me your address again, Holly, if you don't mind, and I'll get your book out. If you send me your address right away, I'll send this out by tomorrow. It does go book rate, so it could take a week, maybe 2. So it does go book rate. So just FYI, just be a little patient. So congratulations, Holly. Okay, guys, it's about 11. I think I'm going to go ahead and go. I need coffee. I need some coffee. I usually stay till 12, but I'm going to leave at 11 today. So, yeah. So, Holly, you won the book. Congratulations. And everybody thank Faithful Mess. She's the one that sent these books to us for giveaways. And she always sends me stamps. She sends me the book, packaging to mail them in. So thank you for that, Faithful Mess. All right. It's been a day. All right, guys. I'm going to head out. Mary says, "Dee, thank you for." Oh, you got your wallpaper. You used it for your wraparound. Did you do a video on it, Mary? Let me go click on Mary. Where'd she go? She rolled off the screen. Here she goes. So I sent Mary some, not this one, but the other board, the other faux wood. I sent her some of the faux wood peel and stick wallpaper for her to wrap around a journal. So I haven't seen a video yet though, Mary. Did you make a video on it? Well, I'm sure you'll show it if you didn't make a video. So, okay, let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome, Holly. Thanks everybody for being here. I'll go look for it, Mary. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all have a good weekend. Don't forget to your homework for Society of Idea Collectors is to make you another list of anything that you would like to understand or learn more about. And like I said, you could have 50 things on the list. Pick one and do an art piece. It can be a photograph, a story, a poem. It could be a collage, a comic. It could be anything you want. But base it off of things I'd like to learn and understand more. And that's your homework. And it's due on Monday. Hashtag it Society of Idea Collectors. And we'll try to show as many as we can. I can't promise you I won't miss somebody's, especially if you don't hashtag it. But try to hashtag it. All right, guys. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Tina, Janet, Picola, Julie. And I saw Julie. Did I say good morning to you, Julie? I'm sorry. I might have missed saying good morning to you, Julie. I love my mods, and Tina's our new one. So, okay, guys, have a great weekend. Thank you, Donna, for the book. I'm going to finish, when I finish that color book page, I'm going to send it to you. That chair in the abandoned book, color book, I'm going to send it to you, Donna. Okay, guys, bye-bye.